Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another Slimy Sky Memories video. We're here with the Hinata showcase. So if you watched my last video, you might be wondering, what is Hinata doing on your screen? And, yeah, here's a funny story. I'm dumb. That's all I have to say. I'm dumb. And, here's the clip. I never want to use that. Are you serious? I really had to go to pity for them. I'm doing this. Wow, oh my god, guys, we pulled Hinata. OMG. Yay. Oh my god. Haha. This game sucks. Are you kidding me? I did one last multi, so I thought, whatever. I was so ready to get disappointed. Can you imagine if we pull Shizue right here? Can you imagine? It's Kudobe. I don't know what Shizue's voice line is. Tria. Kaijin. Gobuichi. Haruna. Okay. Ew. There's no way it was just for you. There's no way. I refuse. Are you serious? It was for Dino? Oh! Oh my god. There's no... Are you kidding me? Alrighty. Well, god damn it. Okay. Looks like all it took was just 20 something multis and having to pit. Thank god I chose Hinata. If I chose Shizue and then I got another dupe, I was gonna be so mad. So yeah, I I may or may not have gone to pity for Hinata and then pulled Shizue right after. So Shizue, we also have Shizue. I don't know. I really didn't think I would go to pity, but I didn't think my summons would be that bad, but they were in fact that bad. So we have Hinata. Great. These are her stats at the moment. I only have her level 100. I have her max ability released. So her ability release board, you want Rimuru on the team for Pierce Power and also magic characters, but with Wielder of Magic specifically, there's no like, I don't think there even is a Rimuru on that force, so that makes me think that like a Rimuru is coming soon, I believe. Hold on, I'm just like clicking on this really quickly. Yeah, there's no Rimuru in here, so I don't know where the Rimuru is supposed to come from, but yep, that is her EX board. This is her, we only have one copy of her. This is the equipment I have on her. I gave her like a really maxed out weapon because her attack stat, both her and Shizue's attack stats are really high, so I figured I'm just gonna give her my best like water sword equipment, because she's probably gonna be doing a lot of damage. So here's her skills. So she has an AoE ult that does 315% normal damage. Now, the difference between that and the most recent AoE character that's like a premium unit is the Space Rimuru Raphael. And Raphael does 300. So, or I mean, I can just check right here. Raphael, you do 300. So she does 15% more damage baseline with her ult than anyone else, than even the most recent premium unit. So 200%, this is 630% with her ult. So it's still going to be hitting really hard. And it should be great for AoE teams, or AoE stages. But she has two skills. So her first is Depriving Strike. If we check it at level max, what this does is it increases all allies, all attribute attack by 50% for one turn, and then she increases her own weakness strike by 30% for one turn. So I'm assuming this essentially makes you effective against any attribute. I'm not too sure. This is the first time we've seen something like this. Weakness strike, we already know what that is. So she'll be doing more damage just in general. But this one, I think, is just actually, if like, she'll be doing 50% more like water damage to like a fire enemy, but maybe like the space Shizu might be doing more damage to wind enemies. I'm not too sure. We'll have to like test that out, but this is her skill. It's 40 skill points. It's not bad. I could get it to level 10, but I figured like I usually like to keep it either like 7 or 10, and I figured I don't need to make this like maxed out, but maybe I will if like it doesn't go too well. But her next skill is Demon Hunt Slice. So she changes all souls newly added to hand to solo secrets for one turn, and then she increases all solo secrets gauge increase by 20% for 2 turns. So this one I maxed out because I feel like that's going to be very useful. And the way this works is 40 skill points. The way this works is the same way as Soka. So it just changes all souls newly added to orange orbs, which is great. Okay, so her Valor trait, when you switch this character into the Vanguard, use souls, she seals all enemies attack changing battle skills like twice per battle for one turn. And then her trait is increasing her own ult gauge by 7% or 11% per turn from the start of battle to turn 3. So if you have 2 dupes in her, you can get her to 33% ult gauge just by not doing anything, just by getting to turn 3, which is pretty insane actually. I don't think this is necessary, but if you have it, it's gonna be like really nice to have. And then she has the secret skill enhancement for 20%, and then this is her EX support. So overall, she seems like a solid offensive character and maybe an offensive support. Overall, I think, yeah, she seems good. I do like her kit, but we're gonna take her into the Wielder of Magic stage. I'm only at Inferno 1 because I haven't bothered to try and go further. But we're gonna try and take take these units into that stage and see how well we do there. All right, so we're here. I have a recording of this instead. Sorry, I'm still coughing, but I have a recording of this instead because I'm gonna be honest, I hate playing this beatdown battle. At least the Inferno stages. The extreme stuff was fine, but I don't know, to me Inferno is just annoying. Especially with like how much health he has. I can't be bothered to like sit here and then like continuously voice over every single run. So I just recorded it, and then you're just gonna be talking about it here. So we're gonna be showing Hinata, and we're also gonna be using Shizue in this team right here with Shuna and Ranga. Now Shizue is just here to like get like the ult and stuff like that. Not really too useful on this specific setup, but I figured I would try and use her as well. And then Shuna's here for like the ult buff and stuff. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Okay, so what we're gonna try and do is get at least Shinsha and Hinata's EX ults, and then maybe Shuna's as well, send those, and then oh yeah, so for some reason on my like to actually like visualize it at some point, I think either this one or the next recording, I had to keep it like this in the windowed, not full screen, because it basically was bugging on my screen. it was completely frozen, so I had to keep it like this. But yeah, I apologize for that, but it's just a little white thing. It shouldn't affect it too much, but um, eventually when we get okay. Yeah, I think I was like trying to figure out like why it was being frozen, but yeah, I just kept it like that. This was like the third time I had to restart the game, and I really didn't want to do that. But we're gonna swap Hinata in for Shizue, and then we're gonna swap Shinsha in here. Okay, so we send those. Of course I get countered. I hate counters are so annoying. We get so lucky on this, but I still have to pop Toa unfortunately here. So yeah, here I'm just gonna set up. I want to use Hinata's skill to get the next hand full of oranges, and then also like Ranga and Shinsha's orange buffs, so that I can like get more out of these orange orbs. Because it won't guarantee me 100% for Toa, but it'll get me pretty close, right? So I pop Ranga for the skill point, and then Shinsha for the protection buff. And then we'll just send these. So we have Hinata's EX ult, which is great. And then we just need a few more orbs for Shinsha. And then I get countered again. Counters in this particular run, I got countered like so many times. With 23,000, like, I mean, that's pretty good. Her attack set is so high. Plus, like, look at this skin. Now we have, like, the ults. One problem that I found with this team is that it works well, but then the thing is there's no character who turns an ultimate into an orange orb. So, if you get unlucky, like, you get kind of screwed. But here I do this, and then now I can just swap Shinsha out, and we still have the orange orbs, so this is great. Now we have max skill points, we have their ults as well, we have Toa. It's perfect. We're obviously not going to be able to kill, but we're going to be able to do like a lot of damage. So typically you want to get this by like turn 4, because if you get it on turn 5, it's a bit too late. Because you have to clear this by turn 6, otherwise everyone's just dead. Unless you don't care about that. But I'm gonna swap Ranga out because I don't really need him anymore. And Shizue, I don't need to, even though we still have the debuff, so I don't really need her. I'm gonna pop both Shinsha and Shuna, and Shuna's alt buffs. So we get as much damage as we can. Pop Toa. And then we can pop Hinata's buff as well. Hinata's buff is great. It just increases. It's a little wonky. It increases all allies' attribute damage. I think they could have just done it as normal attack because there's no character that does different attribute attacks. But it's fine. And Shuna, that's her ult. I skip this. 65,000 is not bad. And then we're gonna watch this. And then I just skip Shinsha. So we did a lot of damage. If we go back right here, 187,000. That's really good considering she has an AoE ult. That's definitely like her attack stat and also the weapon I have on her and all the buffs. Shinsha did 288,000, but she also has the extra attack buff on top of it. So Hinata does a lot of damage. Like even though she has an AoE ult, I wish she had a single target, but she would have actually done an obscene amount. I think she would have actually been near Shinsha's damage level if she had a single target ult, but unfortunately we couldn't kill here. So yeah, this run kind of went poopy, but like I don't know. Though I wish they would kind of change how they made these stages, but can't be helped. So here we use Shizue's thing, which I find it to be more useful like this, like to use like all your extra buffs again. This obviously is not gonna kill, but we're gonna get like close, right? I was hoping like maybe somehow it would kill. If he wasn't guarding, we would have finished it, but this does 9,000, yeah. And then you do. Oh my god, I don't know why is it flashing so much? Boom. 21,000. And then you do 32,000. So yeah, like not that much damage, and then everyone dies here. So here, you need to get it by turn 6. Because he does his ult, right? And unfortunately we had nothing, so I literally just had to send news. So I said that, I got countered, and then I died. And I was like, okay, well that's fantastic. So then Shizue comes in, and then he will ult, and everyone dies because they all take like 25,000 plus. And then Shinsha comes, and then she doesn't die, but she has her EX ult, which is fantastic. And then we just finish it off here. So yeah, I mean, Hinata died, but like I think we got a good glimpse of what she can like do. She can give a lot of buffs to like your team, and like an orange team, even with not Milim, like the main Wielder of Magic leader, she can still buff the team really well, and then also like set up orange orbs. But we'll do one more stage in Tempered Edge on a water magic team, and then we'll show how good Hinata is outside of this particular stage. Okay, so here I have 2 runs. I have one where I don't actually. Oh, Hinata didn't get the finishing hit, so I mean we cleared this one pretty easy. So we'll just start at this next one, wherever it is. Where we can. I want to see Kazuma's ult, but it's okay. So yeah, we'll just start from here. So we're going into EX3, or like the hardest difficulty, Tempered Edge, for the Water 2.0 stage against this Shuna. And we're using an entire water magic team with Shinsha and Hinata are in the back. And then we have Water Rimuru, Kazuma, and Shuna here. So Rimuru obviously for the orb changing. Kazuma's here for his buff and his debuff, and then also his orb change. Kazuma's debuff, like, I haven't used him a lot, as much as I would like, but his debuff is actually pretty significant. You'll see later on, and I'll go back to the other video, I guess, as well at the end, or the other run. But his buff is actually way stronger than I thought. So maybe I'll start using him more, but. But this one is pretty easy. Pretty much once we get like our ults and stuff like that and build up enough skill points, Shuna is dead. Like, it doesn't really matter. But here we get perfect like 2-2-2. So I could just use Shuna and then bring in like Kazuma or something and use their skill as well. That's perfect. And then, of course, with these stacking teams, you have to make sure you have the characters out in front that you want to get the buffs, because they don't work all the time. I kind of forget that, like, in this, but like later on. But it's whatever. Like, we still like obliterate her anyway. So yeah, Hinata, I think, is really good. I do like her, like the way she's built. She does a lot of damage. I do wish they did give her the single target ult on her, especially for like the beatdown battle stage. But like, she does a lot of damage already, so you know, her EX ult and with her buff and everything as well, it's like she does a lot. So here I swap her out and then use that, and we're just gonna start trying to stack as much as we can. This one, yeah, that was my bad. I should have kept Hinata out and used it then, but it's whatever. At this, I don't know if I even get the EX alts for these two. Um, it really sucks that the team doesn't have someone that like turns an ult into an orange orb. Um, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get that at some point in the far future. So here we're gonna use Rimuru. At this point, I think I'm literally just stacking. Just stacking as much as I want to. Until like turn 8 or something. I could kill her like really fast, but I want to make sure I have as many skill points as I can, just in case. Because we have what, the ult buff, then Kazuha's debuff, and then Hinata's buff, and then Shinsha's buff. So not like super expensive, but it's a decent amount of skill points. So here, swap out, and then you just pop everything, all the skills and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't need to pop Shunas there, but it's whatever. And then here, yeah, I was thinking like, should I, you know, but it's okay. Here we send those two, and then I think soon we just go for the kill. Is it this turn? Do we go for the kill on this turn? Let's see. Do we? No, I guess one more turn. Trying to get one more stack, I guess. Or oh yeah. I don't know. I don't really remember this too much. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. So yeah, I did that so I can get myself like trying to get next full hand of orange orbs to try and get her EX ult, but it's not gonna be enough, I don't think. Yeah, because we get their ults too, so I think it's at this point I just like, okay, I'm gonna kill her. Unfortunately, we get debuffed, but that should be fine. So here I should just pop Shuna. The water resistance down, and then bring Kazuma. I'll bring Shinshin and then Kazuma. And then we'll just pop everything here. Yep. So yeah, Kazuma's debuff. I think he if we could go back to it really quickly. So he oh, hold on. This is gonna be really big because Kazuma is decreasing their defense by 47%, so essentially 50, and then giving us a 50% attack buff. So we're gonna be doing like a lot of extra damage here just because of Kazuma. So we're gonna send the two Hinatas, and watch how much damage this does. I was gonna send Shinsha first, but I was like, oh, Hinata's just gonna kill with her ult anyway, so 38,000. Oh my god. And then 106. I forgot to play the animation, but 106,000 and then 141. So yeah, overall, I would say pretty good. I do like this Hinata overall. I think she's very good, very strong character. A good like character you could just slap on her other teams. I don't know about Warrior's Mind. I don't know how well she's gonna work on that, but yeah, overall I'd say she is pretty strong. I do like her. I don't like that I had to go to pity for her, but I do like her as a character. So yeah, that's pretty much my showcase. Let me know down below your guys' opinions and also your thoughts on Hinata as well. And the Shizue showcase should come out maybe tomorrow. I need to get like the mission to get that free dupe in her and then also take her into stages. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.